वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः। एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ताः स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया पर्युपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यमव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्। सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषामव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिर्वाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परा अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धरता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्। मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः। अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय। अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि। अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्। श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ज्ञानात् कर्मफलत्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्। अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी। सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः। अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः। समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समः सङ्गविवर्जितः। तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः। ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्दधाना मत्परमा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। उपस्थित भगवत
भक्तों के रूप में मेरी अपनी ही आत्माओं। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता भगवान के मुखारबिंद से निकली हुई अमर वाणी है, और जो भी जीव श्रद्धा सहित इस अमर वाणी को धारण करता है, वो जीवत्व को छोड़कर ईश्वरत्व की प्राप्ति करता है, इसमें कोई संशय नहीं है। ये जीवात्मा चाहे जिस देश में रहे और चाहे जिस भेष में रहे, गीता सबका सब काल में समान रूप से कल्याण करने वाला एक अनुपम एवं अलौकिक ग्रंथ है।
कपट सब छोड़ दीजिए, सद्गुरु की सेवा कीजिए, छल कपट सब छोड़ दीजिए, ज्ञानी गुरु की शरण लेकर मस्त रहो निज ध्यान में, ज्ञानी गुरु की शरण लेकर मस्त रहो निज ध्यान में। समान नहीं दूसरा जहान में, गुरु के समान नहीं दूसरा जहान में, ज्ञान को बताए गुरु, पाप से बचाए गुरु, ज्ञान को बताए गुरु, पाप से बचाए गुरु, ब्रह्म से मिलाए गुरु, खेलो जी निर्वाण में, ब्रह्म से मिलाए गुरु, खेलो जी निर्वाण में, गुरु के समान नहीं दूसरा जहान में, गुरु के समान नहीं दूसरा जहान में। पाधाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं, व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्, Mambattva manusandatha ni Bhagavad Gita Bhavaddveshini Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavatim Ashtadashatyayini Mambattva manusandatha ni Bhagavad Gita Bhavaddveshini. You can now gently and slowly open your eyes and know that you are a unique and beautiful spiritual being of pure consciousness, and all you have to do is to shine brightly. Wherever you go, to whomever you meet, you will be helping the world and the universe. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev Maharaj, Jai Geeta Mata. Stay blessed.
Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev. On behalf of Swami Geeta Kiranji and Guru Bhai Joshi ji, I wish you all a very warm welcome and thank you for being with us tonight. Having said that, I'd like to invite Guru Bhai Joshi ji to please take it over from here. Joshi ji, over to you.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev. Whatever we say, we have entered into a new era, new atmosphere. I wish everyone well spirited and plan to be very happy with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. More and more, I see YouTubes and lectures. Many scholars of various so-called religions, after reading Bhagavad Gita, has changed their views about the world and how a peaceful atmosphere can be created as a Vasudeva Kutumbam. We are very fortunate we get together every Thursday, Guruvar. And my experience is whenever I log in, my mental status changes. I feel calm, I feel comforted, I feel confident, I feel happy. And when I see the devotees like you all, it increases my happiness. And pray God, we all become happy and make others happy. With that, I request our dear friend, so-called Palji Nanda Kapoorji, to please come on and you start so-called the new year on the bank with Bhagavad Gita. Kabul Sahib.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev, good health to everybody and spiritual strength to everybody. Om Gita Shasmidham Punyam Ya Pathet Priyatapuman Vishnu Padam Vaproti Bhai Shokadi Bharjitaha Gita Adhyan Shilasya प्राणायाम परस्य च नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्म कृतानि च गुरुआज्ञा में निस्दिन रहिए गुरु आज्ञा में निस्दिन रहिए जो गुरु चाहे सो ही करिए गुरु आज्ञा में निस्दिन रहिए जो गुरु चाहे सो ही करिए गुरु की महिमा अपरंपार गुरु की महिमा अपरंपार अक्षर ओम में करत विहार अक्षर ओम में करत विहार गुरु चरणन राज मस्तक धरिए भव सागर हंस हंस के तरिए भव सागर हंस हंस के तरिए ध्यान मूलम गुरुमूर्ति पूजा मूलम गुरुपदम मंत्र मूलम गुरुर्वाक्यम मोक्ष मूलम गुरु कृपा मोक्ष मूलम गुरु कृपा गुरु आज्ञा में निस्दिन रहिए जो गुरु चाहे सो ही करिए These were my salutations to my great Guruji Swami Hari Hari Maharaj, who inspired us and instilled in us the hunger, eternal hunger for Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And we have been following his command, spiritual command. Today, I just want to share with you that we know it very well, that reality, you don't have to prove it. But falsehood has no existence. Reality is the knowledge, falsehood is the ignorance. Ignorance has no existence of its own. If the room is dark, you just switch on and it lights up. It disappears. The same principle is applicable in understanding the supreme subtle knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We know many things. हम हिंदी में कहते हैं हम जानते हैं लेकिन मानते नहीं. We know many things because this is the age of information, technology, science, and man has reached new heights in all these disciplines. But spiritual knowledge, this information is not touching. And for that, you have to go in the sacred feet of Srimad Bhagavad Gita to understand what Bhagwan Sri Krishna, thousands and thousand years before, for the benefit of the mankind, gave the guidelines to live on this tiny planet, which is composed of 3/4 of water, 1/4 of earth, which is crowded with 7.8 billion people. This is the tiniest speck on this whole cosmology. On this planet, it is an open prison. 3/4 water, 1/4 earth, solid. You cannot go up in the sky. You cannot go deep in the water. So it is the open prison. And Bhagavad Gita challenges you. You must reflect what is your mission. Because we live in the falsehood. Falsehood means that either we are in a state of mind which is rasic or tamasic. And these two mode of minds will never ever lead you to the rasic state of mind, which is spiritual kingdom. We created our own kingdom of highness through the mode of mind of rasic and tamasic. And we continue to do that. And we are just a visitor on this planet holding the visitor visa. Nobody has the permanent residency. When the final count comes, we are sucked out in the space. But all our possessions, all our efforts, whatever we did on this planet, except what we did in the sattvic state of mind, go with us. So it's a human fallacy. Such a tragic situation that we are living and continue to live. Because these rasic state of mind and tamasic state of mind, there's a lot of suffering. There's a competition. There's a gapbaji, ninda, chugli, leg pulling, all bad things. In these two states of mind, we continue to do. And we suffer. We suffer heavily. Physically and emotional layer of our body is torn out. We say mind is the king of body. Mind is the king of emotional body also. So our mind is unstable. We are not focused. Mind is scattered. Bhagavad Gita gives you the freedom that we are born in the image of God. What God can do, you can do. This is the final product, human being on this planet. This is the total final display of the engineering standpoint view. The human being, apex point of the creation. But still, the way we are living, it is totally contrary to that standard. The bar of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is very high. Don't break the bar and bring it down to your own level. Uplift yourself to that height and jump over it. Accept the challenge. It is now or never. But we have all the resources. God has given us, Bhagwan Shri Krishna has bestowed upon me all the resources. Whatever is phenomenal creation in a mini form, that is in our body also. So use those resources. Either we are not using at all, or using and misusing, abusing. We compromise our health. We torn our emotional layer, and we continue to suffer. And we love this suffering in the process. Abhyas ho gaya hai. And I would like to refer to verse 12, chapter 12. श्रेयो ही ज्ञानम अभ्यासा. अभ्यास एक ज्ञान है, ये योग है, आपको बना देगा. So far, most of the populace on this planet, उनको ये अभ्यास हो गया सफरिंग का. सफरिंग से प्यार हो गया, उसकी फ्रीडम की बात ही नहीं आती. We continue to multiply our suffering through our possessions and attachments, knowingly or unknowingly. But that is not being a serious student of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We must change the way we are living, the way we are thinking, the way we are eating. Our eating habits are so impure. There's no discipline. Whatever we get, we eat without realizing that God is sitting inside. You're eating for Bhagwan Shri Krishna. सुन रखा है, पढ़ रखा है, लेकिन उसको अप्लाई नहीं करते हम. So what I am trying to share with you today, that until and unless you create a mode of mind, of sattvic state of mind, you cannot advance in the discipline of spirituality. Spirituality means living in the kingdom of God. And materiality, which is not real, which is Maya, हम कहते हैं भाव सागर, हम खुद क्रिएट करते हैं through इच्छा शक्ति. The other day we said this sentence that simple living, high thinking. जितनी देर आप living simple नहीं है, high thinking हो ही नहीं सकती. Forget about spirituality. So take this discipline. Spirituality is not a hobby. It is not a hobby कि सब कोई कर लिया, चलो जी हम मंदिर हो आते हैं, आश्रम हो आते हैं. That is not. That is a suffering. घर को छोड़कर आप आश्रम से अटैच हो गए. It is again the attachment. Does not matter. With ज्ञान जब आप जाते हो और किसी आश्रम में सेवा के भाव से, not name and fame, तब पता चलता है. How many people are there who go to ashram or temples? गुरुद्वारा में तो मैंने देखा है. Who polishes the shoes of the visitors? No. वो शूज को अरेंज भी नहीं करते, वो इधर उधर पड़े रहते हैं. वो कहते हैं कि हम मंदिर जाते हैं, हम गुरुद्वारा जाते हैं. These little small things show very clearly that we are not living in the world of भगवान श्री कृष्ण. उनके संसार में, उनकी बनाई हुई क्रिएशन में हम रह ही नहीं रहे, अपनी क्रिएशन में रह रहे हैं. द किंगडम ऑफ हाइनेस. उनकी क्रिएशन में we never get up in the middle of the night and look at the starry sky, galaxies moving with the speed of light, Milky Ways, breaking of the stars. We never go to the ocean and look at the horizon where water and sky meets. We never go to the हम जाते तो हैं एक्सकर्शन के लिए हिल स्टेशन में, But how many people go at the top of the hill and talk to God? No. So my message of this new year is challenge yourself. It is now or never. There are 8.4 million evolutions, 84 lakh joniya. We never know where we will be standing in the line. This golden opportunity, whatever time is left, whatever moments are there, try to reflect the true knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Imply it on a daily basis, and change, live in the kingdom of Bhagwan Shri Krishna. जिसमें empathy है, compassion है, selflessness state of mind है. हम अपनी दुनिया में रहते हैं जिसमें selfishness है, competition है, beating each other है, treading on the shoulders of others, pushing, pulling, उसमें हम रह रहे हैं. So let us promise. This is, as I said before also, there is no new year, there is no old year. Time is the eternal river. Every moment is a new moment. And also stop thinking mathematically. Never ever say, I'm 80 years old. Bhai Sahab, you are only one moment old because you are changing. Live in the time, not in mathematics. You will stay young, healthy. When you are healthy, emotional layer is very peaceful. And that leads a shortcut to attain the state of sattvic state of mind. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Thank you very much, Narendra Bhai. Appreciate your feelings and helping how to use Bhagavad Gita in our life. And I love 12th chapter, 12th verse. If only this verse is well understood and put into practice, life will be Tyaga Shanti Ranansaram. The peace, being peaceful, the secret is Tyaga. Beautiful, thank you. With that, I very respectfully, humbly request our Professor Dr. U. Prasadji, please take us into graduate class of Bhagavad Gita. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joshi ji. We are starting the new year. Let me start with prayer to Bhagwan. Vansi vibhushita kara navnirdabha pitambara darunabimba phaladarosta Purnendu sundara mukha Arvind Netra Krishna Param Kimapita Twamaham Najane Sthavaram Jangamam Vyaptam Yena Kritsnam Characharam Tatpadam darshitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. After offering my prayer to Bhagwan and to Gurudev, let me extend my sincere gratitude to Swami Geeta Kiran ji, dear brother Joshi ji, and dear brother Peter ji for granting me opportunity to take part in this beautiful satsang on Thursday and share some thoughts on Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We have been together for more than 2 years. In December 21, I joined the Goshti first, organized by Peter ji, and then gradually with conjoint effort by three of you, we started this Thursday satsang, and I am enjoying every bit of it. I hope during last 2 years, I probably did not miss a single session so far. Hope things continue in future as well. Divine souls, Jai Sri Krishna to all of you. We have been going through chapter 5, and we have dealt this verse 12 and 13 as well. Hope today I shall be able to deal with 14 and 15. But reflecting on this verse 12 of chapter 5, I found something also that not that it has not been mentioned before, but looks like somehow or other I got impetus from within to share one part of it with you today. And that part has also relation with chapter 12, verse 12 as well. Interestingly enough, Brother Joshi ji and Brother Dr. Narendra Kapoor ji had also touched on that verse. Well, the verse 12 of chapter 5, what does it say? Yuktaha karma phalam tyaktva shanti mapanuti naistikim ayuktaha kamakarena phale sakto nibadyate. We have gone through the meaning. Why I put up this verse again is to reflect one's way of putting the both sides of coin, showing Arjuna both sides, the positive side and negative side of so many aspects of life. If you remember, in chapter 16, he talks of Daivasur Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. He talks of Devi Prakriti. At the same time, he talks of Asuri Prakriti. So there is clear mention of what is divine attributes and what are demonic attributes. He talks of Jnani on one side, Ajnani on the other side. He talks of Bhakta on one side, he talks of Abhakta on the other side. He talks of Sukritano and also talks of Duskritano. In this verse, he talks of Yuktaha and Ayukta. So you see the two sides Bhagavan talks about. If you follow one part, you get this. If you follow the other part, you will get that. Now it is for you. Yatheshasi tatha kuru. Bhagavan, after giving all the teachings to Arjuna, says, you now choose. I have told you everything. I have laid all the cards before you. Now you pick up. What do you want to do? Do you want have peace in lasting peace, everlasting peace, eternal peace? Or you want to get entangled in all the dilapidations of the world? Sakto nibadhyate. You are attached and you get bound with sansar. Is that who you want? Asakta. And the reason for that is kam karena. This is the main enemy we have to always keep guard on. This is the guard against. That is the kama karena, impelled by desire, the ajuktaha gets attached with the karma phala and he gets bound with the world. Or you want to become yuktaha, and how that you will become that? Karma phalam tyaktva. That you should not get attached to the fruit of all the actions which you are performed. So you decide for yourself whether you want to enjoy peace, eternal peace, or you want to get stuck in the world which is bound to have all the trials and tribulations of life. And having said that, see the karma phala, see there are many ways of looking at karma phala. One is, of course, what are the types of karma phala one gets? Bhagwan talks about karma phala. There are 3 types of karma phala, and that is given in verse 12, chapter 18, where he says, Anishtamishtamisram cha trividham karmana phalam. For every action you perform, there could be ishta, that means the pleasant, you like it, or anishta, that you or don't like it, or it could be a mixed one. So if you are having the one which is pleasing to you, you develop what is called rag. You get attachment, rag. Or one, if the karma phala is not to your liking, then what you develop? Dvesa. That is the aversion. So this attachment and aversion and then consequent effects of that goes on and on. So the point here is karma phala tyaga. And that is what is key issue, key point Bhagavan has mentioned in verse 12 of chapter 12. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. From abhyasa, jnana is better. Jnana dhyanam shishyate. Dhyana is better than just knowledge. So you have to see, categorize or put grade in whatever information you get in the world. You practice that, whatever information you get. But you must have knowledge as to what you are practicing. But tyaga shanti arantaram. The Sriyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanat dhyanat karma phala tyaga. See, he gives karma phala tyaga topmost. If you grade them, then you will find he has, Bhagavan in this verse 12, chapter 12, has graded your practice, your jnana, dhyan, and karma phala tyaga. That is the reason why I try to stress on this verse again, that Bhagavan here, that verse is chapter 12, and we are in chapter 5. Everywhere, there are certain points, certain main issue which Bhagavan wants to hammer in the mind of Arjuna and to us. He has put that several places. Here also he says, karma phala tyaga, tyaga shanti anantaram. That is what is mentioned here also, that if you have karma phala tyaga, then you will attain naistikim shanti apnoti. You will attain eternal peace. And that is the one as a result of karma phala tyaga. Now, we have also talked about verse 13, where the points to note here is that in this verse, Lord is talking about a karma sannyasi who has realized that he is not the doer, non-doership. What he is, he's just an observer. Sakshi bhava is there. And then he knows that whatever going on in the world, in the body, is all determined by nature. It is nature that guides whatever going on. I have nothing to do with that. I am not, I'm just there observing what the nature is playing with the senses and sense objects. I am just an observer. And that's how he remains deep in happiness all the time. Now, in verse 14, let us see what Bhagavan talks about in 14 and 15. Let me go through the meaning first. Here he says, "Na kartritvam na karmani lokasya srajati prabhu na karma phala sanyogam swabhavastu pravartate." Makes it clear that so far Bhagavan is concerned, Lord, na kartritvam, neither he imparts the sense of doership, na karmani, not the actions, na karma phal sanyogam, neither connection with the fruit of action of the people. See, Lord does not create sense of doership in you. Your mind is all having the impression of your past karma. And that is because of the nature, the prakriti, the nature, sattvic, rasic and tamasic. That nature you have already got implanted into your knowledge, antahkaran, or knowledge, jnana, your man, buddhi, chitta, or ahankar, that is tainted with that. And accordingly, your body performs svabhava. It is your nature that you have the sense of doership. It is the nature that you perform certain action. It is the nature that as a result of those actions, you get the fruit of all the actions. That is what Bhagavan is talking about in this verse. It is because of your nature. Prakritiya kriyamanani gunaiha karmani sarvasah ahankara vimudhatma kartahamiti manyate. You are not the doer. Who is the doer? Doer is nature. Doer is prakriti. We have gone through, we understand that, but here Bhagavan is clarifying that a man who has reached the karma sannyasa, he realizes that whatever action is being carrying out, being done, whatever urge to perform that action, and whatever result of that action takes place, these are all driven by the mode of nature, mode of prakriti, the mode of guna, and Bhagavan is not the creator of all these in you. In the following verse, similarly, Bhagavan is also talking about in verse 15, na datye kasyachit papam na chaiva sukrutam vibhu ajnanena vritam jnanam tena mujyanti jantavah. Here, further clarifying that point, that Bhagavan does not accept what? Kaschid papam, anybody's sin, nor certainly not sukritam or his virtuous deed. भगवान किसी के पाप और पुण्य को ग्रहण नहीं करते हैं. What happens? Because of ajnana, because of ignorance, your intellect is covered, and that's how one is deluded. Jantavah mujyanti. The living beings are deluded because knowledge is covered by ignorance, and that's why he is deluded and is performing or behaving, all the actions are being carried out, and the results of the action he is suffering. Bhagavan is not the one who accepts anybody's sin or anybody's path. Now, I have put here double query. One may ask this question, ये आप कहते हो भगवान हमारे पुण्य और पाप का लेखा जोखा नहीं रखते हैं, तो ये तो ठीक नहीं है. Ordinarily we all know that भगवान के पास सब स्पष्ट रहता है. he is उपद्रष्टा. He is saying everything what is happening. आप जो करोगे, सोचो, if you think that you are performing any action behind the screen, you can't hide it from Bhagwan. That's what we know. And doesn't he accept? We have so many examples Bhagwan has accepted. He has talked about in verse 26, chapter 9, Bhatram puspam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadham bhakti parata asnami priyatatmana. He says, I accept. Whosoever offers to me with devotion a leaf, flower, a fruit, or water, that pious offering of the pure in heart, I accept. And here he says, na adate. He does not accept. So are they contrary? Do they contradict? Who does not know that Sabri offered the fruit? जूठे बेर दिए राम को और राम खाए उसको. Everybody has seen that. Lord Krishna, did he not eat banana skin offered by Sulabha, wife of Vidurji, Vidurain? He did take that. Whatever Swami Ramakrishna, he offered Ma Kali. Some sound is coming from somewhere.
तुम्हारे लिए और तुम्हारे साथ साथ हम भी भगवान से प्रार्थना करेंगे कि सोना अपने माता पिता से बहुत बहुत जल्दी मिल सके.
I think Aman ji.
ये क्या हो रहा है? Anyway, okay, we'll leave this aside. So we know Bhagwan has taken prasad, taken offering, and he said that I do accept here. I ask Nami, I do. So what about? And so there are so many statements in Shastra about that. What about how do you explain? On one side, Bhagwan says that I accept. That means he eats and he drinks and he offers whatever is given to him. And here he says he does not accept. He does not accept. How can we explain these two events? Both are correct, absolutely correct. And the explanation is that, okay, there's something more from Shastra I want to put forward, is that he said there is, in this Gita also, we have this verse there, Sarvendriya Gunabhasam Sarvendriya Vivarjitam Asaktam Sarvavrichaiva Nirgunam Gunabhoktrucha. He is the enjoyer, Nirgunam and Gunabhoktra. He is Bhokta. Bhagwan says he is Bhokta. Upadrashta, Anumanta, Bharta, Bhokta. There also we will have learned about Bhagwan is a Bhokta. Here also he says, I am the enjoyer, whatever is offered to me. In Manas, in Ramcharit Manas, we know that he is performing all types of action. Binu pag chalai sunai binu kana binu kar karai karam vidhina. This is Chapai from Tulsidas, where it says, even without feet he walks around, without ear he hears, without arm he is performing all kinds of action, which includes receiving and eating and offering. All those things he does. And the same has been mentioned in Shvetasrot Upanishad, where it says, Apani pado javano grihatva. That means without having hand, he still eats whatever is offered to him. Apashyat achakshusah, without eyes, he can see what is going on. Akaran srotas akaranah, without ears, he can hear. Sa veti vedyam, he also gives whatever without even he gives the gyata, he knows whatever is happening. And so all these things are happening without his participation. Cannot. He is participating, he is offering, he is bharta, and everything. He is involved in that. But how is he involved? Let me clarify and then close. He says, okay, there are other also. Mame Vangso Jiva. This is the reason, this is how we explain how Bhagwan, on one hand, accepts offering, and the other hand, he does not. What is happening? There is question of Jivatma and the Paramatma or Atma in us, witness consciousness and reflected consciousness. And he explains himself in these two verses. What he says, Amaivangsho jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatana, mana sastha nindriyani prakriti sthani karsati. Established in Prakriti. And what is it established in Prakriti? Not Paramatma, not Atma, but Jivatma. It is Jivatma, that is the reflected consciousness. The reflected consciousness is responsible for mingling with the sense organs and senses of the body, and accepting and rejecting and enjoying and not enjoying. That is the association of reflected consciousness with the antahkaran and the body, which I have explained several times before also. So that's how it is Jivatma which entangles, not Paramatma. So there, when here it talks about Nadate, this is the state where he is karma sannyasi, he is non-doer. He does not get involved in any activity. As such, he is neither a karta nor it is bhokta. And the next other verse further clarifies, Srotram chakshus prasanam cha rasanam granameva cha adhisthaya manaschayam vishayanupasevite. Presiding over the ear, eye, touch, taste, smell, as well as mind, it enjoys the objects of senses. The enjoyment or the sense of enjoyment happens because of the involvement of reflected consciousness with the sense organs, and its function gets energized because of the power from Brahma. But the witness consciousness in the body, it remains uninvolved. He is not the karta, he is not the bhokta. I think I will stop here. Thank you very much. Jai Sri Krishna, everybody.
Thank you so much, Dr. Prasad. Before I give it to Geeta from Minnesota, I want to sincerely thank Geeta Kiran, Brother Peter Ji, Kapoor Sahib, Dr. Prasad Ji, and all of you for coming and making a good satsang, good sangatsan talking about Bhagavad Gita. I pray we grow and spread this message of Bhagavad Gita for the benefit of mankind. At this moment, I want to request Brother Vivek Kamarandi to take a few minutes and talk about upcoming Sundarkand, upcoming Hanuman Chalisa. As we know, there is a big thing happening in India. The Ram Pratishtha, Pran Pratishtha will take place. So all over the world, there is an atmosphere of Ram Lala. And at Geeta Ashram, Minnesota, they are also doing some satsang and Chandrakant. So, and dear Vivek, please take a few minutes and say about Gita Sumini Sota and introduce Panditji.
Yeah.
Vivek ji.
Jai Shri Krishna, Joshi ji. What a great job done by Kapoor Saab to begin with, and Prasad ji for sharing such detail on chapter 5. And happy New Year. So we are on a new journey today and for this year. So
Can we
maybe,
see you better? We cannot see you.
hey, let's see if we can do that.
Now it's better. Love to
Can
see you.
yeah? Okay, sounds good. No, what a beautiful way of Kapoor Saab was telling us to reflect on yourself, get to know yourself, become the new you. So thank you for sharing that profound thoughts, Kapoor Saab. And definitely in Dr. Prasad ji, jo chapter 5 ke upar tha, was very profound. I will send something out one day. Unka naam hai Dr. Krishan Chopra. Have you heard of him? He's Deepak Chopra's dad. And his book is called Getting to Know Yourself. It's called Your Life is in Your Hands. So jo chapter 5 hai, wo pura ek puri booklet hai. Your Life is in Your Hands. We'll share that one day and talk about it. It's beautiful. And it talks about, you have to understand yourself, and the laws of karma are up to you. You can make it happen. It's all up to you. And your destiny is really within your own hands. So it's a profound book. We'll share that sometime. Coming back to Minnesota, Panditji is here with me. Panditji, Dineshji, are you there? You can hear us?
Yes. Yes.
Panditji, aap aise karo. Why don't you share the ashram with us just now? Everybody can see you and see the ashram. And there you go. And then we can talk about the two programs that we have coming. Ek to hai Saturday ko, that Parmarji is sponsoring. And then we have, and that will go on from 9 o'clock in the morning to all the way to 5 in the evening. So that will be on at that time. And that's going to be a beautiful program. It'll be on Zoom from 3 to 5. And then also on the 21st, I just put this thing out today. We are going to have a beautiful part that's going to Ayodhya Khan, and that'll happen all the way from 11 o'clock in the morning to about 1:15 in the afternoon. So Panditji, aap thoda Happy New Year, share that with everybody. I can see the beautiful calendar. Why don't you give us 2 minutes of your time and share with everybody. Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्णा आप सभी को, गुरु भक्तों को और सभी भगवत प्रेमी और भगवत श्रीमद् भगवत गीता के ऊपर परम विश्वास, स्नेह और श्रद्धा रखने वाले समस्त गुरु प्रेमी, मैं आपको समस्त आपको सबको नमन करता हूं। और भगवान पहले गुरु को प्रणाम करते हुए कि गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ओम वंशी विभूषित करा नवनीरदाभात पीतांबर तरुण बिंब फल धरुष्टात् पूर्णेन्दु सुंदर मुखादर बिंदु नेत्रात् कृष्णात् परम किमपि तत्त्वम् हम न जाने। परमेश्वर भगवान सच्चिदानंद कृष्ण भगवान के चरणों में प्रणाम करते हुए, और ये 9 वर्ष के प्रथम सत्संग, मुझे लगता है पहला सत्संग है 2024 का, और पहले वीरवार है, गुरुवार है। गुरुवार तो सबके लिए पवित्र कारक होता है, कल्याण कारक होता है। और हम सुन रहे हैं सभी के पवित्र वचन भगवत गीता के ऊपर, अपने अपने विचार सभी विद्वानों ने शेयर किए हैं। जोशी जी, इसके जो आप इसको सबके साथ जोड़ करके, क्योंकि वसुधैव कुटुंबकम की व्याख्या को, उस उदारता को प्रस्तुत करते हुए हम रोज ही पढ़ते हैं भगवत गीता में 12 चैप्टर में, ये तो धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तम पर्युपासते श्रद्धानाम मत परमा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रिय। भगवान कहते हैं कि वही भक्त मुझे सबसे प्रिय है जो कि धर्मामृतमिदम, जो धर्म को अमृतमय समझ करके या गीता शास्त्र को अमृत समझ करके वेद शास्त्र महात्मा और गुरुजनों के वचन को परमेश्वर समझ करके और उनके वचनों को परमेश्वर समझ करके ऐसे जो विश्वास रखता है, कहता है वो भक्त मुझे सबसे प्रिय है। और श्रद्धानाम मत परमा, कि तो ये सबसे बड़ी श्रद्धा है। और इसी श्रद्धा को आप सभी मिलकर के, हम सभी मिलकर के गुरु के वचनों के, गुरु के आशीर्वाद से, गुरु की कृपा से और गुरु के इस अमृत वचनों से हम अपने जीवन को उस परम मार्ग पर, उस सत्य मार्ग पर ले जाने का निरंतर प्रयास कर रहे हैं। और एकजुट मिलकर के प्रयास हमेशा करते रहेंगे कि गीता तो सबसे ज्यादा शक्तिशाली, कल्याणकारी, मोक्षदायिनी और मंगलकारी है। तो ये गीता हमारे लिए एक आत्मस्वरूप है जिसको हम रोज पठन पाठन करते हैं गुरु के समक्ष बैठ करके, और अपने हृदय में उत्पन्न हुए जो भी शब्द हैं गुरु के प्रति, विचार के प्रति, शास्त्रों के प्रति, बड़ों के प्रति, उसको हम व्यक्त करते हैं उसी हिसाब से। तो ये सबसे बड़ी एक, जिसको कहते हैं कि विशुद्ध प्रेम परमात्मा के प्रति, जिसको तत्पर शब्द कहा गया है श्रीमद् भगवद गीता में। तत्पर, यानी कि जो भी आपके हृदय में आता है उस व्यक्त को, उस विचार को आप मुख से व्यक्त कर दो, तो इसको तत्पर कहा गया है। कि तो परमात्मा के प्रति, गुरु के प्रति और अपने बड़ों के प्रति यही तत्पर शब्द हम सब फॉलो कर रहे हैं। और भगवान की कृपा से ये सभी पवित्र स्थान पर बैठ करके मैं यही चाहता हूँ कि सभी इसी तरह से जुड़े रहें, सत्संग चलता रहे निरंतर भगवत गीता के ऊपर। ये गंगा, ये समुद्र बहुत अथाह है, इसमें जितने भी हम चले जाते हैं, जितने अध्ययन करते हैं गीता में से, नित्य प्रति एक ही श्लोक में से हजारों से हजारों से हजारों, लाखों से लाखों शब्द और उसके व्याख्यान निकलती रहती हैं। तो ये सभी हमें प्रसाद साहब ने और कपूर साहब ने इसको हमेशा व्यक्त किया है। तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ सभी का। और 9 वर्ष सबके लिए आनंद कारक, मंगल कारक, स्वास्थ्य कारक और इसी तरह से आध्यात्मिक जीवन पर, अध्यात्म मार्ग पर चलने का और अपने जीवन को कल्याण करने की शक्ति भगवान हम सबको प्रदान करें। और सबको बहुत बहुत नए साल की शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद। जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण। धन्यवाद पंडित दिनेश कुमार जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
आपकी
जय श्री
वचन
कृष्ण।
सुनकर बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
जय श्री
We are
कृष्ण।
very fortunate to have you in Gita Ashram, Minnesota. With that, I wish all of you recharge our souls, move forward, and learn the art given in 12th chapter, 12th verse. Seyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanam vishishyate jnanat karm phalatyagas tyagat shanti ranam saram. It can change life like turning the switch on. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev, all the best to all of you and see you again next Thursday. And thank you, Jyotsna ji. Thank you very much, Dr. Prasad from India. We love to see Pradeep, Mr. Deji and Asha Karvatkar, V. Kalla, Sushila ji, Dinesh, Raki, all of you. And thanks ever to Brother Peter Ganglani ji, who has been supporting us all the times, all the way, every time. Thank you, Peter Bhai. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshi ji. Jai
And
Shri
thank
Krishna.
you, Jayante ji. You never miss this satsang. I remember being stayed at your place many years ago.
Thank you.
Jayante
Thank you so much.
ji. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai.
Jai Guru.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Really remember staying at Jayanti's place.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Mhm.
Jai Shri Krishna,
Jai
everyone.
Shri Krishna, Sir.